Hey folks, Adobe wants you to believe that they have solved your paperwork problems with their shiny new feature, PDF Spaces. It's an AI-powered, sleek, and paid feature. But is it actually useful for the real lives of micro business owners? Or is it just another tech giant selling you back the time that they stole from you in the first place? Let's break it down without all the corporate fluff. I'm Cheryl, head business witch at the Business Witch Academy, where I help exhausted solopreneurs and micro business owners escape the cult of overwork by building lean strategies, ethical automations, and systems that buy back your time. Translation: I make your business work for you, not the other way around. So, what the hell is PDF Spaces? Think AI-powered digital war room for your project documents. You can pull up to 100 files into one space: PDFs, Word, PowerPoint, and more, and ask the AI to summarize, compare, and draft from what you've uploaded. Contracts, invoices, customer feedback, launch plans, pile it all in, ask your questions, and get answers with citations. And you can share the whole space with a client or a teammate. It's Adobe's take on an assistant that lives inside Acrobat instead of your browser. So why should micro business owners care? Let's be honest. You're not running mergers, you're managing chaos. And if that's you, here's where PDF Spaces can be helpful. You can use it to organize your project files so you aren't spelunking through Drive, Dropbox, and your downloads folder like it's a bad scavenger hunt. You can use it to summarize without the suffering. Let AI flag the "don't sign this, it'll ruin your life" clauses. You can use it to create content fast, draft proposals, emails, and even social posts straight from your source documents. And you can collaborate without confusion. Share the space so that everybody's working from the same stack of documents, not 10 file versions. But here's what the glossy demo isn't going to say out loud. First of all, it's not going to replace your cloud storage. That 100 file cap per space means this is best for project, department, or product working space, not storage. So it's not going to be your entire digital life. You can create multiple spaces, but organization matters. And let's face it, sometimes you need a document across multiple projects or departments. And there are file restrictions. PDF Spaces is happiest with PDFs and common office docs, but you need to plan for limitations. It can't handle password protected files, files with usage restrictions. It also can't handle video files, image files, and even some PDFs with unsupported features like handwritten notes. And you've got file size limits. 100 megabytes, which is roughly a 600-page file. Now, let's face it, most of us aren't working with 600-page files unless maybe we're an attorney, but you do need to know the limitations. The ecosystem gravity is real. If your source of truth is living in a Google Sheet or a SharePoint list, Spaces is still an Acrobat-centric workflow. So you'll probably juggle fewer files if you work in a place like Google or Microsoft. And if your brand voice matters, if most of what you're using AI for is marketing material and things like that, then you're going to want an AI that writes in your voice. And ChatGPT still leads the pack on that. Adobe's Assistant focuses on grounded writing from your uploaded sources, not persona level mimicry. And let's talk about grounding versus internet brain. Adobe's AI writes from your documents and any URLs you explicitly point it to. It is not a roam the web, I already know everything model by default. So depending on your use case, that's either comfortingly accurate or it's going to be a little lacking. And citations are going to vary by platform. PDF Spaces does really well here. Google's Notebook LM is also strong for citations. Gemini and Copilot can cite too, but the experience depends on the app. So how does this stack up? Quick and honest here. PDF Spaces is best when your day is PDF heavy. Contracts, proposals, research, plus you want inline citations, then it's an easy client-friendly space. I think lawyers would probably absolutely love this. That's probably their strongest business use case. Google Workspace plus Gemini, it's best if your work lives in Docs, Sheets, and Drive, and if you want to synthesize across folders without exporting. If you add in Notebook LM, then you've also got a rich source-linked research tool. Microsoft 365 plus Copilot is best if your world is Outlook, OneDrive, SharePoint, and Teams, and you care about working inside your compliance graph, including file comparisons and version sanity. ChatGPT is best for brand voice content and cross-project reasoning. While projects have a lighter file cap, you can plug in a no-code retrieval database layer, something like Magic Cloud, to scale beyond that 20 file limit. So here's a pragmatic hybrid that I recommend. Use PDF Spaces as the project war room for contract-heavy initiatives. Keep everyday living docs in Google Drive or OneDrive, and let Gemini or Copilot work where your files already are. And then draft the polish on-brand voice assets in ChatGPT, and you can always create a final PDF out of that if you ultimately need a PDF. If you're still not sure, then here's a no BS trial that you could run to see what's actually right for you. Pick one live project, a proposal, a launch, a vendor selection, and stage 15 to 30 relevant documents that are under the size page limits and upload it into PDF Spaces. And ask it to summarize the three biggest risks and where they appear, extract all the deadlines, amounts, and signature requirements, and draft a client-ready email summarizing decisions and next steps, and see what it gives you. And then run those same prompts in Google or Microsoft and paste those summaries into ChatGPT and say, rewrite in my brand voice and format as a client-ready proposal or brief, and compare the results that you've got. Choose the combo that gives you the most usable output in one pass and the solution that does this in the fewest number of clicks. And that's going to be the right stack for you. So if this episode made your shoulders drop 2 inches, good. Your business doesn't need more tools. It needs the fewest tools that buy back the most time. And here's how I can help you today. Hit subscribe to the Business Witch Academy newsletter for no-fluff strategies and AI workflows that you can use immediately. Join my live support calls for real-time coaching, and consider booking a one-on-one strategy session if you really need to get into the weeds and get some help with your tech stack. Because your business should set you free, so let's make it do exactly that. I'm Cheryl with the Business Witch Academy. Thanks for listening.